Hi guys, welcome to this episode. Thanks for watching all my videos. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button for more videos on Canon, Nikon, Sony cameras. Any questions, please do post and I'm happy to respond. Right, today we're going to be talking about the Canon 7D and my key settings that I use to hover through when I'm on a filming or photographic job. So most people, when they're filming or they're photographing, let's talk photographing more so, will use certain settings. For me, I do a lot of sort of quick burst stuff. I'm on location and I move around quite a lot. Now, you know, you gotta think to yourself, if I'm moving from one location to another location and it's like 1 or 2 minutes, I'm not going to flick through all this. I don't have time, to tell you the truth. I may put it in creative 1, 2, and 3 and have some presets, for example, and I might set those if I'm in specific locations. Let me give you a scenario. For example, you do a lot of food photography. You go into low lit environments. You might put certain settings for low lit environments. You might do sort of sports photography. You might want certain settings for that. So you'll preset them, okay? But still, you will need to fiddle around with them, depending on what you're shooting. So for me, my key settings that I use when I'm filming, say I'm doing a wedding or I'm doing sort of kind of things that I'm going to be moving around, like I usually put it in TV mode, okay? And the one key thing that I play around with is probably the shutter. So I will hover through this very quickly, okay? And I would also click on this button here. And when I click on this button, what it does, in my viewfinder, I don't know if you can see, in my viewfinder, it allows me to hover through focus points. Can you see that? Can you see those focus points? So I look through my viewfinder and I make sure I pick my focus points. And when I set it, so say for example, I've got a load of people on this side, I'll click on this and I will focus into that shot. I would also half press this. So when I'm shooting, I would half press it and that will allow me to focus my subject in, okay? Those are my two key go-to settings. I would leave my ISO on auto, okay? Because I want the camera to figure out what the light optimization is for that scenario. And I would usually put that on medium file if I'm shooting outdoors, okay? If I'm shooting a mixture of indoors and outdoors, but I'm not going to shoot millions and millions of shots, I will put it on raw because I want lots of detail in my imagery. So I can take it into Lightroom, for example, and do post edit, okay? So those are my go-to settings for this Canon 7D. Hope this video has been useful. Any questions, please do post. Please subscribe. Appreciate all the subscriptions, you know, to this channel. You know, this is all for fun, camera, so it's all for camera lovers, people that want to buy a camera, people that want to know a little bit more information about them. So if you've got any questions, please do post to me and I will be happy to respond to any questions that you may have. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.